Hello, and welcome to Interdependent Study. I am your host and accountability buddy, Kimberly Logan. Today we are continuing our exploration of Just Sit, a meditation guidebook for those who know they should, but don't. Written by Sukey and Elizabeth Novogratz with wonderful illustrations by Niege Borges. We are going to finish out Chapter 2, which is entitled, Why Aren't You Meditating? And it highlights some of the physical and emotional benefits of meditation. After we finish the chapter, we will do a couple of minutes of meditation together. So thank you so much for joining me. Let's dive in. We start with the physical benefits. Fight the good fight. 15% of American adults live with chronic pain. Oxycodone and morphine are the go-to painkillers for American doctors. They work in the moment, but for long-term use, they've wrecked a lot of lives. Opiates are risky, addictive, and often soul-destroying. The truth is, meditation will not kill pain like an opiate will, obviously. But it is incredibly helpful in pain management because it reduces the pain's intensity by distracting the brain from buying into the pain in the first place. Post-op. The number one post-surgery risk is infection. An infection won't just slow the healing down, it will destroy the entire process. It might sound crazy to you non-believers, but meditation fights infection. How? You ask. When you meditate, you lower your cortisol, aka stress levels, which allows your body to multiply its white blood cells and hence fight the infection. Nighty-night. Sleeping pills are yet another crappy addiction that has invaded the Western world. Not only do they cause a hangover, which makes us feel horrible, yet want more the next night, but they also have a tendency to make people slow and stupid. Sounds like a shitty and unnecessary cycle to us, especially when we can just meditate instead. Meditation helps with sleep disorders because it does a good job of taking away that sense of urgency. You are not going to solve the world's problems at 2:30 a.m., nor will you solve most of your own. Meditation helps settle the brain's nervous system, like a good massage or a warm cup of milk. Meditation helps us snooze in two ways. Long-term effects. A daily meditation practice slows the nervous system, decreases anxiety, and makes it a whole lot easier to fall asleep. Short-term effects, as in right this very moment when you desperately want to fall asleep, meditation will help you focus on the breath to take your mind away from the spin. It will make you relax and hopefully soothe you to sleep. Better than Botox. Let's do a little test. Go to the mirror and make the tightest, hardest, pinched face that you can. Take a real look. This is standing stress face, often confused with its cousin, resting bitch face. In some ways, your mother was right. If you make a certain face long enough, it will stick. So if things don't change, this is your future look. For me, let's see here. Tightest, scrunchiest face I can make. Is that attractive? No? Okay. Phew. But as always, you have a choice. Stay this way, or take 20 minutes every day and meditate. What will that do for your furrowed brow, you might ask? It will slowly soften as you let go of all the stress and tension in that gorgeous face. Even if the lines stay, they're no longer active, meaning they add grace without strain. Babyface, the discoverer, Elizabeth Blackburn. Elizabeth Blackburn won the Nobel Prize for the discovery of telomeres. I was going to say telometers, and that was not right. Which gave the scientific world the ability to measure aging and disease risk by looking at the telomeres. Telomeres are the caps on the ends of your chromosomes, like the plastic things on the end of shoelaces. They prevent the chromosomes from unraveling, which affects how quickly our cells age. Blackburn knew that stress caused them to shorten, so she connected the dots and did a study on meditation. Would it lengthen them? Yes, and apparently it works faster than a well-watered chia pet. In other words, she found the fountain of youth. Sorry, Ponce de Leon. Benjamin Button syndrome. Nothing ages a person more than stress. Just look at each president's picture from before and after their time in office. Meditation not only lessens stress, but it also increases the length of our telomeres. People with shorter telomeres are at greater risk for obesity, diabetes, heart disease, depression. The list goes on, and they die younger. So if anyone asks you what you're doing when you are meditating, tell them you are growing out your telomeres. Light my fire. If you are feeling old and worn out for no reason, and your light has dimmed and your spark has faded, we have something very important to tell you. Nothing external is going to turn that shit back on. But meditation can help. It will allow you to become friends with yourself, to develop love and compassion and curiosity for you, which will give you the spark you need. We promise. Sit for a few weeks, and in no time, you'll have your shine back. Train your brain. Otherwise, it's going to atrophy like everything else. This is your brain on meditation. Prefrontal cortex, stop binge eating, drinking, smoking. Hippocampus, win a spelling bee, find your way in the woods, remember people's names. Amygdala, be unafraid, sleep better, stress less. Physical benefits of meditation. Lessens headaches and migraines, relaxes nervous system, soothes psoriasis, allows for recovery from stress, reduces allergies, relieves insomnia, reduces PMS, improves symptoms of ADHD, reduces heart attacks and strokes, improves immune system, increases longevity. That's still not right. Increases longevity. There it is. Reduces infection, reduces cholesterol levels, helps post-operative healing, soothes arthritis, reduces chronic pain, increases skin resistance, slows the aging process, decreases hospitalizations, decreases heart rate, aids with weight loss, reduces intensity of pain, lowers blood pressure, reduces free radicals, improves fertility, relieves impotence, improves circulation, increases muscle relaxation, increases DHEA levels, reduces blood sugar levels. Are you convinced yet? Just sit. No matter what. And after that, I'm going to take a drink of water. I was trying to see if I could say them all on one breath, but I practiced earlier and there was no way, so it was just fast as I could. Emotional benefits. Dr. Mark Schoen says, managing discomfort is the single most important skill for the 21st century. Yeah. Meditation. Everyone's talking about it. It'll make you feel good. It gives you clarity, takes you out of your head, relaxes you, grounds you. It's like a mother's hug. It softens the edges, reduces the noise, and takes the bigness out of the not so big things. It soothes the soul. It connects you to your inner voice, your center, your aliveness, your intuition, your real voice of reason. Sit with yourself now. This is the big stuff. Sitting, no matter how uncomfortable you are, and getting to know yourself is the key to being in your life and to a better life. Way better. Notes from the cushion. Elizabeth smoked a pack a day. Elizabeth smoked a pack and a half of cigarettes a day for more than 20 years. When she decided that enough was enough, she smoked her last cigarette and threw the rest away. She had never been able to quit for more than a few hours, but meditation changed the whole game. It made stopping doable, and she hasn't had a cigarette since. Mood swings. Meditation turns frowns upside down. The best way to instantly snap out of a low-grade anxiety attack or a dour, sour mood is to change your state. Stop. Breathe. Sit and meditate and release that crappy malaise and smile. Yes. Force a huge grin while you meditate. As goofy as it feels, breathe in and say smile, and breathe out and actually smile. Repeat until the smile is real. Getting unstuck. Ruts and roots. Meditation is a super tool for becoming unstuck. It will help you get out of your rut by finding the root cause, and every rut has its root. Chances are you are not going home after work and being a couch potato because you are lazy. Chances are there's something else going on. So take a deeper look at what's happening in your life right now and take the time to sit. Delay no more. If you have a difficult time starting anything, try meditating first. Meditation is an elixir for procrastination. We avoid things because we don't enjoy being uncomfortable. We don't even enjoy made-up, illusory discomfort, that fear of things that might make us uncomfortable. So therefore, we do anything possible not to do them. Meditation is a lifelong lesson in dancing with discomfort. It will give you the skills and ability to welcome that shit in every other aspect of your life, even the tough conversations, doing your taxes, writing that novel, or quitting your job you can't stand. Bring it on! Meditation gives you the ability to take everything in, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and soon you'll realize that all of it is good, even the hardest parts. Meditation takes you from fear to love. Most fear is imagined, and meditation takes us from the fear to reality. It gives us the ability to differentiate the paper tiger from the real one, and teaches us not to be so afraid. When we learn to sit with fear, the fear loses its power. This is how to build courage. Meditation will help you find your inner badass. Do one thing most. Multitasking is for suckers. A long time ago, someone started a rumor that women were really good multitaskers, and although it's true, it's not helpful. Many of us fell for the flattery, and we ran with it to the point where we are capable of doing 19 things at the same time. We often even look down on less versatile taskers. Let's let that shit go right now. No one ever did anything better when they were doing 3 other things at the same time. So instead of trying to do everything, try doing one thing most. Whether it's washing the dishes, driving the car, listening to your BFF's heartbreak, playing Uno with your kids, writing a scathing email, working on your tan, or doing side sit-ups. Meditation is a practice of doing one thing most. So start there and let it grow. Emotional benefits of meditation. Improves self-awareness, increases feelings of happiness, increases kindness, trust, patience, and acceptance, reduces emotional eating, helps with feeling less than or not enough or unlovable, shines a light on conflict, helps with parenting, helps with addiction, decreases worry, improves mood, gives mental toughness, teaches us to embrace what is, uncovers conditioning, reduces reactivity, helps with mental strength and intelligence, allows us to sit with paradox, allows us to give fears a name, decreases loneliness, reveals our shadow side, increases self-esteem, decreases depression, increases motivation, increases compassion, decreases anxiety, allows for freedom, complements therapy, allows us to confront shame, builds mental toughness, gets us in touch with our intuition, improves decision making. Phew. Meditation shines a light on fears and allows us to sit with them. Fear of memories, fear of who we are, who we might become, of being well, of losing crutches, of sitting with the self. Fear of the mystery, of our own darkness, of what we put in our own basements, attics, of lurking thoughts and repressed memories. Fear that somehow, if we go there, we might fall apart, that we might unravel, that we might turn into someone else. Fear of who that person is, might be. Fear of change, because there is a huge safety in not changing, even if we feel terrible. If you want your life to look drastically different, then you have to do it drastically different. That's a lot. And I think that is an excellent thing for us to sit with for the next couple of minutes. Get comfortable. Put your feet on the floor. I'm going to set a timer, and I'm going to put on a little bit of soft music, and we are going to meditate. Feet on the ground, lower back supported. Breathing in and out through the nose. Think about allowing your exhale to extend and be a bit longer than your inhale. And if you are in a place to do so and comfortable, close your eyes. I release everything that came before this moment today, and I release everything that will come after this moment today. I am here now. check that your jaw is unclenched. If you can't relax your shoulders mentally, go ahead and do a quick scrunch up to your ears and slightly roll back and let them fall down from the movement into their natural placement. Allow the thoughts to come and go. We're not here to judge anything. We're here to observe. This is your time. You are worth the time. You are worth the gift you are giving yourself. The mind starts to wander. Just come back to the breath. Feel it as it enters your nostrils and travels deep into your belly. And feel it as it exits the nostrils, releasing all the air. Thank you for joining me. When you're ready, open your eyes and return to breathing normally.
Glad you found me helpful. Let me know if there's anything I can do.
Wow, Google just said some things that I did not want to hear. Well, it was almost a technically perfect stream. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're feeling centered. And I hope that you will join me next week. We're going to be on chapter 3, which is entitled Just Sit, No Matter What. So I don't know about you, but I'm sensing a theme. Yeah. Allowing yourself to have the time you need is important. You can't pour from an empty cup. So if you're anything like me, you are really looking forward to letting go of the multitasker, letting go of the procrastinator, and letting go of the fear. That last segment with the lighthouse really hit home for me. And I don't know about you, but there's a lot to go through. Thank you for letting me be your accountability buddy as we bravely dive in together. Have a wonderful evening. And until next time, let's be independent together.